Welcome to the Tennessee Virtual College Fair. Thank you for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before you get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so be sure to check out the full sign up for additional sessions. This presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at the same website where you registered. And now I'd like to turn it over to our first presenter from the University of Tennessee, Knoxville College of Social Work.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Thanks for being here. My name is Becca Huppy, and I am a representative of the University of Tennessee, Knoxville College of Social Work. And while tonight I will be speaking to you specifically about the College of Social Work, my colleague Shanae Nolan will be speaking with you about the University of Tennessee, Knoxville later on in the night, and she can answer your questions about the university in general. So, a little bit about our college. We are the smallest college at UTK, and we only offer one major in our college, and that is a Bachelor's of Science in Social Work. With being the smallest college, we have a great student to faculty ratio with 25 students to each faculty member, and really focus on having a great relationship with all of our students. We were first established in 1942 as the National School of Social Work and joined the University of Tennessee in 1951. And today we have 170 undergraduate students enrolled in their Bachelor's of Social Work. So what is social work? I frequently get a lot of questions about people where they think they know everything about social work or they have no idea what it is. So I'm here to clear that all up for y'all. So social work is focused on helping people with a variety of problems. We do anything from birth until end of life. And so we're there for every milestone and development aspect of a person's life and work on focusing to empower them and strengthen their life experience. We're centered in social justice and equity, and we're focused on individuals and their environment. We believe that it's not enough for someone to be successful by only focusing on their own internal health. We also have to make sure that the health of their family, community, and all others are taken into account as well, because we know that the environment impacts individuals. Social workers hold a variety of jobs. The typical things that you're familiar with, such as working in hospitals or working with family services, but also all the way up to being therapists, lawyers, and politicians. So why choose social work at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville? The first one is identity. When you choose social work at UTK, you'll be part of an institution and a college that is ranked in the top 20 for College of Social Work programs in the nation. We also offer a generalist perspective, and social work can prepare you for endless opportunities, anywhere from getting your master's in social work and becoming a therapist to getting your law degree and going on to becoming a public defender. There's also a high demand for social workers. Recent events have really highlighted the need that our nation and communities have for social workers. And in 2019, 98% of our undergraduates were employed within a year. The last is experience. Social work is a marriage of theory and practice. And so all of our undergraduate students will complete 600 hours of an internship, which we call field practicum, over 3 semesters. And this ensures that you're very, very employable by the time that you graduate because you already have 600 hours of experience. We also strive really hard to make sure that all of our students feel welcome and have positive relationships in our College of Social Work. So we have several student organizations, including the Coalition of Black Social Workers, Phi Alpha Honor Society, and then our Bachelor's of Social Work student organization. So I know that most of y'all are a long ways off from declaring a major yet, but I want you to follow all of us at the College of Social Work so that way we stay on your radar and you can learn more about social work by going to our website. Thank you all so much and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you. So don't forget to send in your Q&A questions, and next we'll be hearing from Cumberland University.
Hey everybody, my name is Wesley and I'll be your virtual tour guide tonight. I'll be giving you a close look at what Cumberland University has to offer. So what exactly is CU all about? First, Cumberland University was originally founded in 1842 and holds a unique place in American history as one of the oldest private liberal arts universities in the South. Despite CU's age, it's still growing and in fact is recognized as one of the fastest growing liberal arts universities in Tennessee. Now, the most important aspect of college is earning your degree. At Cumberland University, our classes are designed to blend traditional liberal arts values with modern practical approaches. We offer over 70 programs of study, and our core liberal arts curriculum is incorporated into all of them. So each program belongs to a different school within Cumberland University. The School of Humanities, Education, and the Arts is one of the largest schools on campus and contains subjects such as the social sciences, humanities, creative writing, public education, public service, education, and fine arts. A degree offered in this school can help prepare you for success across any profession. Next, we have the Labrie School of Science, Technology, and Business, which houses science majors like biology, biochemistry, and math, and business majors such as accounting, business administration, and marketing. The Labrie School also offers 9 pre-professional programs for students interested in pursuing a specific career path, such as a doctor, lawyer, or dentist. And last is the Jeanette C. Rudy School of Nursing and Health Professions. The Rudy School offers the traditional BSN, an RN to BSN, and a Master of Science in Nursing. Nursing students graduating from the Rudy School have a pass rate of 96.43% on the NCLEX. In addition to nursing, the Rudy School also offers degrees in athletic training, sport and exercise science, and sport management. The professors from each of these 3 schools are available to talk through your challenges and mentor you one-on-one. They're dedicated and committed to helping you achieve your goals and become successful in any career path you choose. This means you will have an entire university behind you, cheering you on and celebrating your success every step of the way. As for the classroom experience, you won't find yourself in a giant lecture hall at Cumberland. Instead, our class sizes are kept small. The average is about 20 students. And the student to faculty ratio is 16:1, which means you'll have more opportunities to participate in class and will ultimately have a deeper learning experience. But the college experience is about more than earning your degree. At Cumberland University, you'll make lifelong friends and become part of a family of the brightest and kindest people I know. Although the student body consists of 2,700 students and is expected to grow, it's a close-knit community. The student body itself is made up of students from 32 states and 42 countries, and additionally 28% of undergraduate students are also first-generation college students. Cumberland University is committed to creating an inclusive environment and inspiring unity for all students, faculty, and staff. There are over 55 student organizations, various clubs, a Greek life community, and intramural sports to participate in while on campus. Cumberland University is located in the small town of Lebanon, but is only 25 minutes from downtown Nashville, so you could grab some local homemade ice cream before heading downtown for some live music. In addition to the entertainment, you'll have access to internships, clinical placements, and potential career connections at more than 40,000 businesses in and around Nashville. Cumberland University is also home to a thriving athletic community. Our 22 NAIA men's and women's athletic teams consistently compete for conference and national championships. And each of our teams are led by award-winning coaches who support our student athletes on and off the field. You can request a visit with one of our coaches on Cumberland's website. For over 500 students living in 5 residence halls, Cumberland's campus is called home. These unique residence halls offer a variety of living options and allow students to spend time hanging out with their friends or participating in student organizations during their time here. Not only do students enjoy the convenience of walking to class, they have instant access to academic support services, on-campus dining, and athletic facilities. Now, how will you pay for this private education? Cumberland University's tuition this year is actually 31% less than the national average for 4-year private colleges. We're committed to helping students manage the financial burden of college, which is why 93% of our students receive some kind of grant or scholarship. This means you have a variety of options available to make your education affordable. And one of those options is the Tennessee Promise. As a Tennessee resident, you have the opportunity to fund the first 2 years of your college experience at Cumberland University using the Tennessee Promise Scholarship. Following those first 2 years, CU offers scholarships that will transition you to one of our bachelor's degree programs. This allows you to avoid the stress that comes with changing school or leaving your Phoenix family. Academic scholarships are also awarded to qualified students who excel in academic work. These scholarships are based on your GPA, ACT, or SAT scores and can cover full tuition. If you're a student athlete, play an instrument, or have other talents in the arts, you may be eligible for a performance scholarship. These are awarded by the coach or program director and are based on performance and potential. Cumberland University also gives out over 100 endowed and annual scholarships by dedicated alumni and friends. Applying for these scholarships can be done on Cumberland's website. If Cumberland University sounds like the college for you, you can apply today by visiting our website at cumberland.edu. And in addition to your application, we'll also need your high school transcripts, and our general requirement for admission is a 3.0 GPA. However, if you don't meet this requirement, we still encourage you to apply. You'll be asked to complete a personal statement that gives us the opportunity to better understand you as a person and not just a score. Also, don't forget to complete the FAFSA. This will make you eligible for federal and state grants, loans, work studies, and scholarships. And finally, I appreciate you taking the time to learn a little bit more about Cumberland University. Please contact our admissions office with any questions, concerns, or to set up a tour. Thanks.
Thank you. Next, we'll be hearing from Trevecca Nazarene University.
What is up, you guys? My name is Emily Waddell, and I am your admissions counselor with Trevecca Nazarene University. We are a Christian university in the heart of Nashville. We're located just 1 mile from the thriving city of Nashville, Tennessee, which provides our students with a lot of opportunities to grow, to have internships, to really engage in a thriving, not just university community, but greater community as well. So the first thing I wanted to do is show you guys a little bit of, who we are as a university with some pictures of campus, some really exciting different things happening at Trevecca. We have over 4,000 students in total, but about 2,000 of those are on campus. So there are residence halls available. Majority of our students are resident students, with about 25% being on campus, or 75% rather, but 25% do commute. So as you can see, we have a lot to offer here at Trevecca, lasting community and the ability to really just get plugged into an incredible community. First thing I'm going to show you guys is academics. So Trevecca has 90+ programs of study. And the majority of our majors do require hands-on experience. So be it biology, we have a lot of students who engage in pre-med, or a pre-professional degree is what we call it, where you get a biology degree and a chemistry minor. And we have a lot of students engaged in that who do research. We have these incredible things called FLAIR projects, where they are semester-long projects where you and a professor will dive deep into a subject that you are passionate about, and you get to learn more about different things such as cancer research or biomedical technology. We've had students engaged in the social justice degree program, or in social work, psychology, getting ready for counseling, who go out into the community and research communities and inequality and how we can make things better. We've had students in literature and English and the arts go and do different studies on pieces of work, right? And it's been incredible. So there are research opportunities for you at Trevecca. We also have small class sizes. Because we are a smaller private institution, our professors really do devote themselves to mentoring students and giving them the best opportunity to succeed. Our music business is one of our most popular degree programs, and being in Nashville, it definitely makes sense. So students have been able to intern at places such as Swanny Music, have been able to tour with performers such as Carrie Underwood, have been able to really reap the benefits of being in a large city, and professors are the vehicle driving that. And so when you come to Trevecca, your professor is your advisor. They're the ones walking with you step by step of the way. Here are some of the places where our students have been able to intern, right? Some really impressive names have been able to be a part of this. We have students who have been with the Tennessee Titans, which is our NFL team, as well as the Predators, which is our National Hockey League team. And so here are some of the places, like I said, students have been able to not only intern, but also get jobs. So Trevecca prepares our students well. We're regionally accredited, we're nationally recognized, and we want you to leave with a rigorous education. But not only do we want you to leave with a rigorous education, we want you to have fun. Trevecca is dedicated to creating lasting community and relationships that will be with you your whole life, not just 4 years. Here at Trevecca, we believe that you grow not just inside the classroom, but outside as well. So we will create opportunities for growth, for development of social justice, of figuring out what it means to serve my community and to be a better part of a better tomorrow. So we have events such as, you'll see a girl dressed in all paint. It's called Paint-A-Palooza. The whole community gets together. We have a giant paint fight. It's a whole lot of fun. The president and the first lady of the university come as well. We also have service days where we go out into the community and we serve and we care for those who are with us and who are living alongside us. We have residence hall associations. We have student government where people are able to develop their abilities to lead, and that includes transfers and first-time freshmen. You'll see that we have events such as Field Day where we go out, we do retreats. So engaging with students and with faculty and staff is definitely something you can expect at Trevecca. So we're NCAA Division II. We have 15 teams. If you're interested in that, you will need to contact a coach. We can't contact them for you, but if you want to put your name and your email in the comments, I can connect you give you their info, and then you can reach out to them. We also have intramural sports. So if you're not varsity level, but still want to be involved that way, ton of intramural sports, as well as some club teams. We just started a Ultimate Frisbee club team. So if that is up your alley, we would love for you to join us in that. Our admissions process is free. So our application can be found either at trevecca.edu or on the Common App. We do not ask you to give us money until you are sure Trevecca is the place you want to be. We are test optional this year due to the COVID-19. So all you need is a 2.5 high school GPA in order to get in. However, if a 2.5 is you're not there, please do not let that be a stop, like a barrier. Talk to me. I can give you different options. We can look at what can be done. I don't want that to be the reason that you don't at least check us out. For financial aid, we are super scoring, but I also want you to know that we are awarding you some academic scholarships. You can choose to not let your test scores be shown as part of the academic decision. So we want to respect the idea that you may wanted to take the ACT several times, but haven't gotten that opportunity. So we want to make sure that you're, honored for the hard work that you've done and not penalized because of a global pandemic. So a scholarship awarding here is very personalized. You'll have a new student financial aid counselor to walk you through the steps. And I encourage you, like I said, to ask all the questions that you can. There is not a separate scholarship application, but we have a lot of scholarships available. 99% of our students receive financial aid. And so we want finances to be as little of a burden as possible. So come visit us, guys. We are open for in-person campus visits Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. and at 1 p.m. Please come. We would love to have you. Face masks are required. Experience Trevecca Day is on a Saturday. There's October 17th and November 14th. Only one guest and space is limited. So check us out online if you'd like to learn more. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you. Next, we'll be hearing from Tusculum University.
Hey, that's me. How's everybody doing today? My name is Steve Schultz, and I am admissions counselor here for Tusculum University. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. We are Tennessee's oldest institution of higher education. We've been around since 1794, which is older than the state of Tennessee itself. So 226 years old as of last month. We are a very small civic and liberal arts school. Now, what civic arts means is basically we focus on getting our students to be valuable members of their community when they graduate. So instead of just requiring community service, which we do, we actually require our students to be active members of the community so that when they leave Tusculum, they can be a huge part of the positive change for wherever they go. Now, our students are required to do 8 hours of community service per semester. Now, you can see on the screen, there's 69,000 total community service hours last year by our students. That's out of 1,400 students. So our students are actually going 3 times more than they need because that is a huge part of our experience. And we value it so much, in fact, that we take a day off every year, faculty, staff, students, everybody, and we all go out together to serve in the community. So that's what a civic arts education is. It's a huge part of who we are. And then when you come to Tusculum, you are coming to Northeast Tennessee, the beautiful mountains, incredible outdoor activities, hiking, biking, kayaking, you name it. It's all here in Greenville, Tennessee. We're in the northeast corner, probably about 7-8 hours from West Tennessee. So we're far enough away that it's a whole new world, but close enough that if you have to go home for a weekend, you can. One other fun fact about us is we don't do classes after 3:30, and we don't do classes on Fridays. So if you do want to go home for a long weekend, you can leave Friday morning and be home by dinner on Friday night. One other interesting thing about our school is, like I said, we're very, very small, but we're an incredibly diverse student body. And we also are the number 12 value in the entire country last year. And that is based entirely off of our average cost of attendance and our average starting salary of our graduating class. So last year, like I said, we were number 12 in the entire country. For the best bang for your buck. And 100% of our traditional undergraduate students receive some form of financial aid, whether that's our academic merit scholarships, which have just been announced this week. So if you apply, once you get accepted, you'll actually see what your first academic merit scholarship will be. We also do accept some Tennessee Promise money, as well as Tennessee Hope, Pell Grants, you name it. Anything the state or federal government wants to give you, we will take. And then, like I said, we're a very diverse student body. We have students from over 38 different states and 35 different countries. I know it says 33. They did this before they asked me about our spring class. But we do have students from 38 states and 35 countries. So you're going to see a very, very diverse mix of people on our campus. You're going to meet people from all over the world. We are an NCAA school as well. We're NCAA Division II. We have 23 different NCAA sports on our campus. That does mean we can offer athletic scholarships as well as band and cheerleading scholarships as well. So if you're interested in any of these, you're welcome to go visit our website, contact a coach, ask about camps and things like that. And it's a huge part of who we are. And if you don't like any of the sports you see on the screen, you're going to, because you're going to know all the people on those teams. We are a very, very small school. And so what you're looking at with our students, our total enrollment, including all of our master's programs, is 1,720 students. It is a very small school. Our average class size is around 14 to 15 students. By the time you get into your major, you're looking at 5 or 10 students per class. Our largest class on campus last year had 29 kids in it. So you will get very personalized attention. All of our classes are taught by professors, no TAs or GAs. It's all professors taught. And they are also going to be your academic advisors as well. So you're going to get the experience within your major and the best possible education. And as you can see, we cover a typical liberal arts education. So we have over 50 different majors and minors, including all the basics, pre-med, law, business, education, criminal justice. We also have some odder ones like museum studies. We're one of the few museum studies programs in the entire country. And then we also have an independent program of studies. So if you don't see the exact major you want, you are welcome to piece together classes that we have on campus and create your own major out of that. It's especially helpful for students who want to go into engineering or law or something like that that's going to require graduate school anyway. And then in addition to all of that, when you are at Tusculum, you are not just learning, you also have to have an internship. And you can actually start those your sophomore year. So when you graduate from Tusculum, you will have up to 3 years of work experience on your resume beyond just your bachelor's degree. And again, you're welcome to stick around for a master's degree, which means you could get 4 years of work experience. And those resumes always end up at the very top of the pile. And because of that, our students go on to great success. We are the #1 school in East Tennessee for career placement. Over 90% of our graduates have a full-time career within 10 years of graduating from Tusculum. And as you can see, they go everywhere. And this is for all of our majors. We have business majors, education majors, nursing majors, all getting job placement. But also we have poetry majors. 2019 National Book of the Year for Poetry was a Tusculum graduate, Justin Philip Reed. So we will make sure that whatever education you end up with us, it's going to have, along with it, a work experience model. We'll skip this. He's very nice. And then we'll get to the end here. This is our email address over here, admission@tusculum.edu. If you ever have any questions, our application is always going to be free on our website, tusculum.edu. And we have rolling admissions. So if you don't make your decision right now, we don't have a deadline. You can wait until the spring. We are test optional for this year, but they always help with your scholarships. So thank you all very, very much. Go ahead and apply for free, and we will see you in Greenville, Tennessee.
Thank you. Yeah, don't forget to send in any Q&A questions you have. And next we'll be hearing from the University of Tennessee, Knoxville.
Good evening. My name is Shanae Nolan, and I'm one of the recruiters for the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. I'm going to share my screen with you all. The University of Tennessee is located in Knoxville. Knoxville is the third largest city in the state. We have 23,000 undergraduate students. We also have over 360 academic programs. Of those programs, we offer business, engineering, social work, nursing, just to name a few. And some of our programs are highly competitive, such as architecture, engineering, and pharmacy. Great news this year, we are test optional. We understand that most students weren't able to take the ACT or SAT test due to COVID-19. Therefore, these students can apply, and your ACT scores or SAT scores are not required. However, you will be asked to submit an additional essay. During the essay, you will be asked to provide an example of an impact you've made in your community. That could be done through your family, community, or in your school. Our application is open and our priority deadline is November 2nd. Regular admissions is December 15th. Our scholarship application deadline is December 15th as well. Knoxville is not just your traditional college town. There's a lot to do in the city of Knoxville. Our campus is 910 acres and the Tennessee River sits in our backyard. So if you're an outdoors person like myself, you may enjoy kayaking or hiking or camping in the Smoky Mountains. Also, Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge are not far from our campus. Downtown Knoxville is 15 minutes walking distance from the campus. Also, Market Square is downtown as well. Market Square has different restaurants and free concerts available to students. We offer various scholarships such as the Volunteer Scholarship as well as the Tennessee Explorer Scholarship. But for our test optional students, we offer the Beacon Scholarship, and that scholarship ranges from $3,000 to $8,000. Our students have the opportunity to participate in research and internships. Most of our students participate in internships at Fortune 500 companies. We are also offering campus tours, in-person and self-guided tours. We also have some virtual experiences that are available as well. So be sure to go to our website at visit.utk.edu to check out those tours. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Lastly, we will be hearing from Swanny, the University of the South.
Hey everyone, my name is Faith, and like Anna said, I'm your admission counselor from Swanny, the University of the South. So we are located in Swanee, Tennessee. Let me move my bar here. There we go. We are located in Swanee, Tennessee on top of a mountain. So we are on top of Mount Eagle Mountain, which is about 4 hours away from the West Tennessee area. We are an hour away from Chattanooga and about 2 hours away from Nashville, and also 2 hours from Atlanta. So you may hear us be called Swanee, but our formal name is University of the South. We are also called the Mountain because obviously we're on top of a mountain. And lastly, we're known as the Domain, and that's because we are the second largest college in the United States with 13,000 acres. So we do have over 50 miles of hiking trail, 14 lakes, and 9 caves. So yes, if you are an outdoorsy person, this is probably going to be the best place for you. We are also a liberal arts school owned and governed by the Episcopal Church. So we are the only school that is governed by the Episcopal Church. However, there is no chapel required of you, nor do you have to take a religious class. Our student body is around 1,700. About 30% of the student body are varsity athletes. About 66% of that student body are Greek members. And we also have students represented from all 50 states, along with about 40 countries. So this is the list of the academic programs that we offer. We do have 38 majors and 44 minors for you to choose from. If you have questions about the asterisks, I'm happy to explain them to you. But know that the liberal arts curriculum at Swanny will be a little bit different than what you see at other schools. So of course, you'll take 2 years of general education classes. However, you actually will not declare your major until after your second semester of your sophomore year. So you won't have to worry about coming in with a declared major or figuring out what you want to do the next 4 years of your life. So as you're going into your junior year, your academic advisors, who are also going to be Swanny faculty members, will be assisting you in figuring out what types of internships or study abroad opportunities or even research opportunities you may want to get involved in at Swanny. So something called the Swanny Pledge is what we offer to our current students, and the Swanny Pledge offers you an opportunity to study abroad at no additional tuition cost, which means your financial aid is portable, and also the opportunity to have a funded internship. So technically, you would only spend about 3.5 years on campus having a college experience. What it takes to get in is probably the most popular question I've gotten so far this year. So know that at Swanny, our application is only on the Common App, so it is free to apply. We also require you to complete the FAFSA along with something called a CSS profile, which is what most liberal arts colleges or small colleges will require you to complete. About 97% of our students are applying for some sort of aid. So when you apply for admission to Swanny, you're also applying for merit-based scholarships as well. So when you get your admission decision, you will also be receiving your merit-based scholarship award as well. Biggest parts, of course, are your GPA. So we want to know what types of academic rigor you're taking. So our average GPA was around a 3.7 from our entering class of last year. So we want to make sure you're taking AP classes, honors classes, IB, CLET, whatever types of advanced academic performance classes were available to you at your high school. We want to be able to see that, along with your test score. So Swanny has been test optional for over 10 years now. So know that if you apply test optional, that will not affect your admission read nor your merit-based scholarship read. And then lastly, staying engaged with us. So with engagement, also we want to know that you are as interested in us as we are in you, but that you're also engaged inside and outside the classroom. So civic engagement is a really big component to Swanny students and what we look for in a Swanny applicant. So make sure that you are involved and bring that same energy when you actually get to campus. And lastly, just be yourself. While I'm reading your application, I don't really want to see something that you think I may want to see. I really want to get to know you so that you can find your place here on the mountain. So I'm going to go through some photos pretty quick just so you can kind of get a glimpse of campus. This is our Vice Chancellor. He was just appointed this summer. This is Vice Chancellor Brigady. He's our first Black Vice Chancellor in school history, and this is taken in All Saints Chapel. So All Saints Chapel is the place where you will go if you want to worship or if you are being gowned or going to some sort of event, which I will talk about in just a second. The angel is a long-standing tradition on our campus. The angel is said to be protecting our humans as they dwell here on the mountain. So when you leave the gates, as this vehicle is doing, you're to tap the roof of your car, and that will summon your angel to protect you while you're off the domain. As you come back through these gates, you'll tap the roof of your car again, and it will summon your angel back to campus wherever your angel was dwelling before. The gown is pretty much an honor society. It is an academic achievement. If you have maintained a particular GPA for a consecutive amount of semesters, you are then gowned. So yes, that is a verb for us. As you can see, this young lady here is wearing a gown that's been passed down, it looks like from 1999 at least, and it's ripped up. And that's a common thing here at Swanny. So students will wear their gowns either to class, giving a tour, going to some sort of event. So they wear it pretty much year round, no matter if it's hot or cold. The honor code is a big deal for us. Of course, it is saying that as you are a student here on campus, you will not lie, cheat, or steal. So naturally that looked a little bit different this year because of COVID. We were not able to do it in All Saints, so we improvised. McClurg, also known as Clerg, is our dining hall. We do have an executive chef on campus. So once you pay your tuition, you have an all access meal plan. So know that because of COVID, we've actually contracted meal trucks to come in from Chattanooga, to come in from Nashville, and they're serving our students. So this is pop-up Clerg is what we call it. So this is Mahi Tacos. SOP stands for Swanny Outdoor Program. So of course, since we do have over 50 miles of hiking trail, know that that is available to you. You can do anything on the domain as far as rock climbing, fishing, hiking, mountain biking, whitewater rafting. So we have those opportunities available to you. So if you have any questions, just please feel free to let me know.
Thank you. So we have a bit of extra time, and I'd like to just invite all of our presenters to come back on, and maybe we can do a round of Q&A if everyone just wants to share maybe like some of their favorite events that take place on their campus. We can start with the University of Tennessee Knoxville College of Social Work if they want to go first. Otherwise, anybody can start first, and then everyone can just jump in from there.
All right. Ooh, so many things to choose from. Probably one of my favorite things is game day on campus. We are part of the SEC, and it is a huge deal. And game day always turns into a really fun event. Lots of tailgating, parades, all the good things. And so it really is like the time when I feel the most like we are a Bowl community. So it's a great time.
I don't know if we're going in order, but I'll go. So I think I already mentioned Painapalooza. That is one of my favorite events, but also homecoming. We have a giant homecoming parade, alum come back. It really shows that the community of Trevecca transcends those 4 years. And with the parade, students create their own floats. There really is this sense of pride and creativity. We also have Trojan Idol, which is like an American Idol, but Trevecca style. So it's pretty awesome. So those are a few of my favorite events.
Anyone else can jump in.
Yeah.
Laura, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Faith. I think the favorite event that I have for Tusculum University is what we call our Old Oak Festival. And this is a festival we have that's open to the public every year. And weirdly enough, it's to celebrate how old our trees are. Like Steve was saying, our university is the oldest in Tennessee. So our trees are really old on campus and beautiful. And so it's a festival to come out and listen to really good bluegrass music and eat some good food truck food. So I think that's my favorite.
I love Lessons and Carols on campus. So that is a winter event for us. So in All Saints Chapel, which if you haven't seen it, please go Google it. It is outstandingly beautiful. But that is where we have like the hanging of the green. So we have a florist on campus that will come and green All Saints. And our choir, which is, they are led by a choir master from Canada, and he is dope. He is so cool. And so it is all a cappella type singing, very gothic type singing, and everyone from everywhere is on campus. So we have folks from California that come, in Florida, just to come to, you know, a 4-day event really. So it's really nice.
So I'll go. At Cumberland, just a couple years ago, they had the Senate debate, which was really awesome. The candidates for the Senate came on campus and had a debate. And actually tonight, they have the mayoral candidates for the city had a debate just behind me. In addition, out on the quad, they're having a laser tag. There's a big course set up. So definitely a lot going on. Some really cool stuff, even on a small campus.
And I'm just going to piggyback of what Becca mentioned. Game day, UT football is my favorite. Bleacher Report ranks us as having one of the best traditional experiences for sports. Also, Smokey, who doesn't love our dog? So, game day.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's actually funny that you mentioned debates. I had a previous presenter in a different session that mentioned that their campus is hosting a presidential debate this year, and I thought that was crazy. So thank you all for presenting. If you guys have anything else you'd like to add before we're done, you can go ahead and do that. I'll just say to everyone, when you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey, and we'd appreciate any feedback you can provide. And this is just one of many sessions being hosted, so be sure to check out the full schedule and sign up for additional sessions. In about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all of the other sessions recordings online. If anyone has anything else to add, then go ahead. But if not, I'll say good night to everyone. Thank you all for joining us again. Bye now.